Well, good morning, class. Today is Tuesday, April, I got to check my watch, April 7th. And so I hope everyone's doing well. I guess, first of all, jeepers, I've got a little frog in my throat. Hang on. Sorry about that. Hope everybody's doing well. It's Easter week, so happy Easter. I hope, this time of year, it's so interesting, the timing of all of the pandemic around, and this being Easter week is just so perfect that way that, there's struggle in life, and I think we're all experiencing it, and, the struggle is universal. It doesn't matter, your age or your socioeconomic status or what country you live in. We're all experiencing the same, and that there's something really wonderful about that, I feel like, and such a great message, I think, for this week, that this is part of life. Life's not easy all the time, but there is something in the end, and I think that what a great message for this week. So anyway, I hope everyone is doing well on your end. You're staying healthy, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And I just had a couple things I wanted to share with you this week about class. So I've decided to make a couple changes, and I'm sure you're going to be really disappointed in both of these changes. But first of all, your next assignment that is due is your resumes are due on April 14th, which is next week, Tuesday. So be sure just to submit those into Blue Line, and then I'll give you some feedback, and perhaps, you can submit a revised one or upload a revised one into your ePortfolio. That's the idea of it, of bringing that ahead of time, so then you can put a more finalized version into the ePortfolio. So then the next assignments then I had due 1 week later. I'm going to push those back. Those assignments being the vocation paper, the ePortfolio, the fieldwork paper, and the capstone presentation. The idea for that and the timing there was to perhaps be able to to show everyone else your presentations, and to share your ePortfolios with the class. I think in the interest of everything, where should I start? I'm going to move those assignments back, and I'm going to push them all the way back to the last day of class this semester, which would, for this class, which would be Thursday, April 30th. So to be clear, on Thursday, April 30th, your vocation paper, ePortfolio, fieldwork paper, and capstone presentation are due on that day. So that gives you another week and a couple of days to be able to work on those. So that's the first thing that I'm changing, is the due date for those. And so I'll make it clear in an email also. The other thing that I feel like is probably most appropriate to do at this point regarding the capstone presentation is I'm going to change that assignment, and it not being a formal presentation where you're going to videotape, but rather you putting together a slide presentation as if you were going to present it. I think the logistics of doing the video and trying to get those around to the class and so forth is going to be challenging. So that assignment is now changed from, you're not actually going to give a presentation, you're just going to put together some slides, just as if you were going to deliver the presentation, and the slides are what's due to me. So what my advice would be is, okay, pretend you're going to give a presentation, put together a slide set just as you would for that, and that's what will be due for that assignment. I know that's very much less than ideal, especially for a capstone presentation, but I think that's the best we're going to be able to do at this point. The main part of this is your e-portfolio, which will include your vocation paper and your fieldwork paper, your steps 1, 2, and 3 on your long-term project, your resume. So that's really the showcase for this capstone experience, would be your e-portfolio. So if there were something to put your time into, it would be that one. And I guess also the other pieces are in there, so they need to be completed there too. But so I'm gonna hopefully there's some clarity here from your end on what you need to do now. So resume due a week from today, which is April 14th, and then due on April 30th. Again, that'll be the last day of class, and of course the next week will be finals week. We're not doing anything finals week. That's when the rest of everything else is due. If you have questions, let me know, and if you're confused on how to do some things, just let me know. Hopefully the links to the past e-portfolios are helpful for you to get some ideas on how to do that. So I would recommend kind of getting that started and building that out. Would be great. Okay, so have a great rest of the week. Have a wonderful and happy Easter. I hope it is spent with some really nice quality time with your family or whomever you're living with at this point. And my best to everyone who is in your household, that everyone is staying sane and healthy, and remembering the great week of Holy Week this week. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.